Aqours' farewell song Eikyuu Hours, or Permanent Hours, is finally out, and God, let me tell you, I cried ugly tears over this. This music video was jam-packed with references, symbolism, and emotions that mixed together in just the perfect way for Aqours to say farewell. Today, I'm going to try to explain to you all exactly why that is without bursting into tears 15 times, hopefully. First, some background knowledge for those who aren't as heavily invested in the series as I am. Love Live's Sunshine and its idol group Aqours debuted in Dengeki G magazine on June 30th, 2015. Shortly after, they began releasing music, and soon an anime set in the small seaside town Numazu. A massive departure from the Akiba-centered Muse, Numazu is a real place in Japan with an incredibly small population and not too much else going on. There's no trains in most of the area, and many residents either work on farms or fish for a living. When Love Live, one of the most popular and high-earning franchises in the world, came in, the real-life town was changed forever. Tourism suddenly boomed, their economy improved, and the town itself transformed. There were Love Live cafes and stores installed, businesses were visited by the star-studded cast, the streets themselves were decorated with Love Live memorabilia, and many shops even had exclusive collaborations with the franchise not seen anywhere else in the world. The town has since also hosted baseball games and concerts featuring Love Live. During COVID, Love Live fans across the globe even donated masks and supplies to the small town. Although many of the most prominent Love Live fixtures have been removed since Aqours' prime, to this day, you still cannot walk more than a few steps in the town without seeing something Aqours. 9 years later, Aqours celebrated its 9th anniversary, and with it came a devastating announcement.
Love Live Sunshine! Aqours Finale Love Live! Eikyuu Stage!
Aqours as we know it is coming to an end. They will be having their final live sometime this year. And now, here we are. Aqours has released their farewell song, Eikyuu Hours, and with it they surprised us with not just a farewell to the fans, but they did it alongside a love letter to their hometown. And the amount of thought, care, and love they put into crafting this masterpiece is unbelievable. Without further ado, let's get right into it. We open on the ocean, the main symbol of Aqours, before cutting to the full group playing together on a beach. The lyrics tell you, "Don't forget, we won't forget," instantly setting you up for tears. Next, we see Anchan come out of the Yasudaya Ryokan, or as it's known in the anime, Tochiman Inn. This is where the character she plays, Chika, lives. For the next segment, we're rapidly introduced to the full group's new costumes. Blue, a symbol of Aqours as a whole, as well as 9 places in Numazu, each represented by a different member of Aqours. In order of appearance, these are Anchan at Yasudaya Ryokan, Ainya at Awashima Hotel, Shukashu at Izumito Sea Paradise, Arisha at Tsujisho Shoten, Suwawa at Awashima Marine Park, Furirin at Sonora General Information Center, Aikyan at Tsuji Photography, Kinchan at Shogetsu, and Rikyako at Nunozawa Draper Kimono Shop. The main dance with all the members takes place at Ashitaka Park Stadium. We will come back to each of these throughout the video because each one carries its own references and significance. Also, I've been to a lot of these places, so I've included any photos I took of them throughout the video. All photos in this video are mine unless stated on the picture itself. Back to the music video, we hard launch into the song proper with the call 1-2 Sunshine, a direct reference to the anime. Starting with Arisha at Tsujisho Shoten, which is a general variety store you might pass on the road between Numazu City and Uchiura Bay. This place is chock full of Love Live merch to a wild extent, especially considering it does not ever show up in the TV show. The owner is a fan of Hanamaru in particular, and she's shown holding Hanamaru's favorite Noppo bread and a tube of Mikan ice jelly, both of which can be seen multiple times in the anime. Next, we cut to Ainya at the Awashima Hotel, which serves as Mari's house in the anime. The room she's in is featured directly during the scene in which Kanon confronts Mari about the school closing announcement. Finally, for the 3rd years is Suwawa, who is at Awashima Marine Park with a penguin. This penguin is significant for multiple reasons. Not only do penguins appear multiple times in the anime, but they're also featured in voice dramas and and music videos. Most amusingly, around the time that Aqua first began, they also had image penguins, as in penguins which are assigned to and correspond with each Aqua character at this aquarium island. This penguin in particular is not, unfortunately, Kanan's image penguin Aoi, but is a different one named Hanabi. I'm not 100% certain on this, but if I remember correctly, I believe that the very spot they're sitting in is actually in front of Kanan's house in the anime. In real life, her house is not a diving shop nor a residential home, but actually the largest frog museum in all of Japan. And there are a few product images of her figure taken in this spot she's sitting as well, which hang proudly outside the Frog Museum. During this section in the lyrics, the third years are reminiscing about time past and how much has happened since the beginning. This was their dream, and it's difficult to say goodbye. On to the first years, beginning with Eikyuu, who is in another spot that did not appear in the anime. This is Tsuji Photography, a portrait studio. I have to imagine the reason she has a dog is in direct reference to Lilaps, or Anko, as is her real name. The next one is Kin-chan, who's at a cafe called Shogetsu. This cafe appeared in episode 6 of the anime and tends to do themed desserts based on the characters in real life. We cut to her sitting with the other first years, where we see all three of them have dyed their hair to match their characters, which is just the cutest thing ever. Next is Furidin, who's at Sonora General Information Center. Despite being chock full of Aqua merchandise from floor to ceiling, the inside of the building is not shown in the video nor in the anime. What is shown is this road, which we see many times in the anime, including in the first ending music video. They drive or walk over this road quite a lot due to its location near Chika's house. This shot is actually also our best look at Uchiura Bay in the video as well, which is a bit surprising to me. That bay and that beach are just so special to Aqua, and it's featured so many times I was a bit confused it was never shown, and I'm really not sure why they didn't show it.
Eikyuu Hours.
Even on the beach scenes, they're not at Uchiura Bay, they're somewhere else, and I can't seem to figure out where that is. But moving on to the lyrics, in this part of the song, they're reflecting on the fact that time has passed so quickly, and yet they're still here, in the same place, by the same ocean, that will always be waiting for them. As the first chorus begins, we see Anchan in the interior of Yasudaya Ryokan with their gorgeous ocean view. As an aside, I stayed here for the night once, and it was heavenly. Quick brag, sorry about that, but highly recommend if you ever visit. After a better look at Shogetsu's Hanamaru Shrine, we finally see a bit more of Izumito Sea Paradise. They actually did not show too much of this place, which was very surprising to me, as this is the location where the entirety of the Koi ni Naritai Aquarium music video takes place. Shukashu dances with Uchichi, who is actually not a Love Live character at all. A lot of people seem not to know this, but Uchichi outdates Love Live by a long time. Here's a picture of the original one that I took while I was there. Bro has seen some things. But anyways, the next shot is one of their dolphins, and believe it or not, this is not the first time these two have met, because Aqua actually did a performance with these guys before. No, really, they performed with dolphins. Next, we see more shots of all the members with the real-life staff of these locations they're representing. Anchan is with one of the family members who owns the ryokan. Suwawa is with one of the penguin handlers. Eikyuu with the large family who owns the photography studio and their pet dog Uchan. Arisha with the owner of Sujisho. Rikyako with the owner of the kimono store, who gives her a kimono to try on. For Anya, I wasn't able to tell what role the staff member here has at the hotel, but it's safe to assume she's very important there. Same with the staff who's dancing with Furidin. All of their names are listed in the credits, but most of these people don't have social media or anything really about them online, and I just didn't feel right prying too much. But I can guarantee all of these people really do work at these locations, which is so cool. The chorus playing over all these scenes reminds us that our dreams are not over, and the feelings we carry along with our dreams will never go away. Never forget that, for Aqua never will themselves, and they will continue to stay with us forever, just as we always believed they would. In the next scene, we finally get the second year's verse as we transition to something that hits really hard. They sing about their audience. They appreciate our cheers and support and encourage us to keep these feelings pure in our hearts forever. And they remind us, once again, that this place will always be waiting for us, just as it always has. The members of Aqua are now all together, dancing in front of a high school. But this is not the high school that Aqua attended as a group. Uranohoshi Girls High School. That school really did exist with another name, and you really could go visit it. But unfortunately, it seems that fiction reflected reality in this instance because the real Uranohoshi, Nagaisaki Junior High, shut down a few years ago for the same reason the fictional one did. While Love Live may not have ever happened, the problems they face have always been rooted in reality. The school they're dancing in front of here is actually Numazu Chuo High School, which is the same school that the 6-member Aqours attended in the movie after Uranohoshi was closed. But what makes this really, really cool, and brings a little bit of hope back into it, is that the people they dance with here are actually the real students who attend this high school. And just like in the anime, the students from Nagaisaki were integrated into other schools. Considering Nagaisaki was a middle school, and 3 years have passed since the integration, it's entirely possible that many of the students in this crowd were themselves students of the very high school Aqours went to and who experienced the same thing Aqours did. The fact they pulled something like this off when saying goodbye is just, wow. It's unbelievable how much care and thought they put into this video. The second chorus changes the lyrics subtly. This time, they tell us we need to chase our dreams, for dreams have incredible power. We need to believe in love, because we can always stay happy if we continue moving forward together. We cut to Anchan's heavenly solo at Ashitaka Park, and I just have to pause the analysis here to comment on her vocals. Just... The raw emotion in her voice is enough to break you. The bridge uses similar lyrics to the chorus, but this time in past tense. Aqours chased their dreams, and they achieved it. And that means so much to them, they will never forget it. The time they spent with us is ending, yes, but it will forever remain their treasure. They could not have achieved this dream without us, and they will forever hold that within their hearts. They loved the time they spent with us. As for the stadium itself, it doesn't hold any anime significance. However, some members of Aqours have appeared here in the past promoting a baseball game. They sing the first chorus one final time, leaving us with a message to never give up on our dreams, because they are not over, and we can never forget that. Never. And neither will Aqours. When they hit their finishing pose, Anchan in the middle is doing the exact pose that Chica was doing over 9 years ago when we were first introduced to Aqours. Incredible symbolism of how far they've come. To end the video, they stand with their characters at Numazu Station and leave the screen, which I think is meant to show us that although their time as performers may be over, Aqours will remain a part of us forever. It's really hard to believe that Aqours is ending soon. As the song suggests, so much has happened over the past 9 years. It's been a truly unforgettable experience, and I appreciate that they left us with a somber but hopeful and loving message with such an upbeat tune to it. I really, truly appreciate that. I believe there was no other way Aqours possibly could have sent us off. We shouldn't cry, because it's not over. It's never over. Aqours is forever. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Aqours. The past 9 years with you have changed my life permanently, and just as you asked, I will never forget you. Thank you.